Hello everybody. You know what today is? It's Tuesday. It's the largest ever prize pool that we've had in SmashTourney by a margin of $5. But $30 grand prize. You can't scoff at that. Big thanks to Hyperactive BS and to Behind the 8 Ball, who both who both won their last couple tournaments and deferred their prizes. So that leaves us with $30 on the line tonight, and I thought it would be just fun to do a little bit of a standard tournament. It's been a little bit, I feel like, since we've done a truly standard tournament. That's probably not even true, but it feels like it. It feels like it. I've made some faux pas. They're bound to happen tonight. But look at this roster, you guys. We've got some fun fighters in this one. We've got Sans. Sans is back. We've got the I don't know if the skin for Pikachu is straight out of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire or what, or Sun and Moon. I guess it was Sun and Moon, but I don't know if that's the same skin even. I don't think it is. It's some random like wrestling skin for Pikachu. But we've got Pikachu. We've got some Ice Climbers back once again. We got Olimar. We don't get Olimar too often. We do have Grey Ninja in here. We've got classic Mr. Game & Watch. All this time, you thought Sans being in Smash was a joke? Well, it's real, and he is here. By the way, an ad break is going to happen in 30 seconds, and I can't snooze it, apparently. So, be aware that that's going to happen. What is your question, Gigantic Pingu? Could you be a mod instead of a VIP so you can pin messages? We could potentially arrange that. I gave you VIP because you won the first like beta tournament, but I can reinstate your mod privileges perhaps. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't know if it's still in an ad break. It honestly didn't tell me anything, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to pull in User Fifu. User Fifu, you are live. Say hello.
Hello!
Hello, Fifu. How you doing?
Great. I was just finishing up on making Sans the winner of tonight's tournament. I hope I'm not actually live.
You made him the winner, and yet you didn't sponsor him.
Well, I want people to think that I don't know how it's going to end, but I think we all know Sans takes the cake.
Okay, you know what? I believe that. I believe that.
Mr. Tourney, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing quite alright. We've got the ad break now. But, in any case, I'm doing alright. I got my flu shot and my COVID shot yesterday, and I'm very sore today.
Yes. Did you sleep all day?
I did not. I had to work.
Well,
but I kind of felt like I wanted to sleep all day.
Dude, I don't know how you made it in.
I don't know either. But, you know what? You know what kept me going? What kept me going was that I knew that we had this really fun tournament this evening. Sorry for the annoying ad, T-Set. My apologies. I don't even know why the ad break got deferred. I don't even know what's happening. I'm trying to fix the ads. I don't want them to run. Because I don't want it to disrupt the tournament, but I don't have too much control over it, so well, I will apologize anyways, but I appreciate everybody's patience. That reminds me, I should pull this up. I got a couple things. I said I was gonna replay the subscriptions once I had them integrated in my stream. So here's Hyperactive BS.
Wow! Incredible!
Thank you for the subscription, Hyperactive BS. Much appreciated. And then, of course, Developer Rowan.
Wow! Incredible!
Thank you, Developer Rowan. And lastly, as he just alluded to in the chat, Behind the 8 Ball, thank you for your subscription.
Wow! Incredible!
Wow, incredibles.
That truly is incredible.
Emotes are coming soon.
Wow! Incredible!
And we've got a fourth Gigantic Pingu, thank you for your subscription. I will have some good sub benefits coming up soon. It's not going to be a hype train. You're the only one. I just replayed the subscription. So I appreciate it, though. But yes, thanks for joining the SmashTourney Nation.
Let's get the hashtag going on Facebook and Snapchat right now.
Yes.
Hashtag SmashTourney Nation.
Yeah, please share on Snapchat. That's where I get most of my audience from. So please definitely do it. But yeah, make sure, guys, get your stuff in here, get your sponsorships in, change up if you feel like changing. Lots of money on the line tonight. Nobody believes in Sans. If I were playing along, I would have all my money on Sans Undertale.
Oh, yes. Very easy Sans win tonight. As you can tell, he will go up against Corrin, perhaps Ice Climbers, people that he traditionally is very good against.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, Sans is great against all of these characters for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely has not lost every game that he's been in, but that's okay. We're here to support Sans. Yeah, please send telegrams to your friends. I would much appreciate that. Spread the word.
If your family's on WhatsApp, we do have a WhatsApp group chat going on. SmashTourney at WhatsApp. Be right back.
I will say, just for those of you that are here, and because it's a big event, I'm thinking one of the sub benefits is going to be that I will run like a classic, like a tournament, like how Smash CPU does it, where you'll be able to, like once a month, I'll run a tournament with a portion of the subscription revenue. And so however many people are subscribed, the prize pool is that much bigger, and you can enter with any character, and I'll run that tournament on stream at some point. So it'll be like a subscriber-only tournament. And I think that could be a lot of fun with the scaling prize pool to try to incentivize some subscriptions.
I think this prize pool tonight is pretty impressive.
It is.
Very nice that people back in the past have decided to run your pockets dry and create a nice size prize pool for the people playing tonight.
Exactly. I mean, $30 though, it's fun. As some people mentioned last week. Are you crunching and munching?
What the hell? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That was just sudden. What was I saying? Oh yeah, $30 is, half of a AAA game. You could get, half of you could get half off Super Mario Bros. Wonder. You could get half off Super Mario RPG. Things you could have whatever you want. Predicto chip. That's right, user Fifu. All right. Well, I've given everybody a bit of time. I think we may just jump into it because this is going to be a fun one. I want to award somebody with some money. So I think, unless somebody's going to pop in here at the last second, I'm going to close up these sponsorships, and we are going to start the tournament. Shall we?
Now tonight we have the very delicious Gray Ninja.
We do have Gray Ninja versus Dark Pit. That's true. Behind the Eight Ball has won 2 in a row. So it could be our first 3-time in a row winner. Join an elite club of 3 or more winners with Hyperactive BS and Ninjaguar. Let's see if Behind the Eight Ball can do it. Let's get started with round number 1. Yeah, we were just saying Gray Ninja versus Dark Pit. Who's got this one? Who's got this one?
Now,
Sorry, I was just reading BP's message there. A $30 version of Super Mario that stops in the middle.
this is already what Super Mario RPG is. If you've ever played it, I stopped in the middle, but it's because I don't know how to play video games.
Oh yeah, relatable for sure. Yeah, so predict 1 for Greninja, predict 2 for Dark Pit. Should we pull up the stats while people are predicting here? Let's take a little peek at how these 2 fighters have traditionally performed, shall we? Greninja has played in 3 tournaments, has only ever won 1 match. That was in, technically he's probably been in more because he was also in the mystery level tournament, but he has won 1 match all time. What about Dark Pit? We know Dark Pit is a staple. Dark Pit, 5 tournaments, 13 matches played, 8 matches won. That's pretty impressive. Dark Dark Pit has a bit of a history on SmashTourney. Greninja, not so much. The votes reflect it. Greninja's a bit of an underdog. Can he do it? Can Greninja do it?
Now, if this were in Pokemon, I do think that Greninja would win, as Dark Pit is not a Pokemon character in Pokemon. But we're in Smash, and everything is possible.
You're right. Anything is possible. Let's find out who's going to win this one. I agree with T-Set. Greninja's Scarf Tongue is a little bit... But let's see if he can use it to his advantage against Dark Pit. Standard items enabled, so we will have some assist trophies, Pokeballs, Master Balls. But that's it. Other than that, it comes down to fighter skill. And so far, pretty even. Doing only a little bit of damage.
Mainly just running around each other. Oh, and there it is. Big hits.
Somebody has written that fanfiction, T-Set, I'm absolutely sure. Oh, that's enough! A nice hit from Dark Pit, and Greninja just gets knocked out of the stage.
He doesn't even go for the assist trophy. Dark Pit's gonna get the assist trophy.
Okay, Greninja does manage to get it. We've got Chef Kawasaki here.
Last week, user SmashTourney called him Sous Chef Kawasaki. It was a major faux pas.
That is so true, and I apologize for that blunder. We do head over to the Meta Knight themed stage. Oh, and the chef does land his attack, so Dark Pit is cooked up a little bit there. Another assist trophy in play, but he doesn't get it. Now he gets it. It's Starman. This could do a bit of damage, though. They are kind of in close proximity, and these hits do a lot.
And that's that.
That's that. Greninja stood no chance, unfortunately. That early Elim really cost him on that one. So, like the majority of people predicted, Dark Pit will move on, and Greninja will remain with one win all time. Unfortunately for Ninjaguar, that was that for Greninja. But good news for a lot of people. We've got, it looks like 7 people that got that prediction correct. So we've got some perfect prediction streaks alive. Nobody sponsored Dark Pit, though, so that's notable. Dark Pit will be heading into the quarterfinals with no sponsors.
That sounds about right.
It's true. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it. Maybe Diddy Kong versus Sheik will have a little bit more of a competitive matchup.
Now, user Gigantic Pingu, that is a Dark Pit. But not too dark, as it is rather shallow.
Actually, I don't know if we've seen the bottom of Gigantic Pingu's closet trapdoor.
Oh.
I think it is bottomless.
Then it is a rather dark pit.
I agree with that. Now, actually, in this matchup, Diddy Kong sitting in a similar situation as Greninja, actually exactly the same. 3 tournaments, 4 matches, only 1 win. So Diddy Kong has 1 win all time, just like Greninja. Does he have what it takes to take down Sheik? Sheik, however, has played in 2 tournaments with only 1 match win. So, 2 relatively green fighters in this matchup, even though one of them is blue and one of them is pink.
Those colors are actually very metaphorical, because they are on the color wheel.
That's
So
true.
let's see how the color wheel matches up.
That's true. They are on the color wheel, not unlike other colors. Oh, I gotta add a subscription icon to my chat. I just noticed that it's gonna be a broken image. I gotta do that. I gotta remember. Somebody remind me. Anyways, predictions for match number 2 are closed, and we're gonna get underway with an even 50-50 split. Who's got it? Ooh, a fast-moving map. This one has a lot of stage damage if they land on the train tracks. We could see that come into play. We could see Stage Morph do some damage here. Always a possibility. So far, Sheik has the strong start, but Diddy Kong is returning the damage, and now it's all tied up.
As usual, this is what it is on trains. Tying up.
Bit of a Toon Link appearance, if you notice. One of the playable characters in Smash. In fact, Toon Link was going to be in today's roster, but I replaced him with Sans, just for fun. We've got Lin. This could insta-kill. Will it? It does! So Sheik was high enough to actually take that KO, so Diddy Kong with a bit of an early advantage here. Still 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Ooh, but Stage Morph could be impactful. But, ooh, Master Ball in play if one of them wants to grab it. Looks like Sheik might go for it. No, Diddy Kong got it. It's Mew. I don't know if Mew has any impact because there's no items for him to drop. So, unfortunately for Diddy Kong, that was a bit of a miss. Yeah, but it's always nice to see Mew. Actually, probably the first time we've seen Mew on SmashTourney. One of the rarest Pokemon, one of the rare mythicals. We've got an assist trophy in play, which Diddy Kong does get. It's Guile, and this is kind of a small stage, so we could see this be kind of effective. But Sheik gets the KO and gets her final smash. Diddy Kong's about to get his final smash. They both have it. Diddy Kong uses it first and lands it. Is this enough?
Sheik's out of here. Diddy Kong's got it.
Wow, well aimed. And Diddy Kong with a pretty strong performance there. Even with a little bit of an ineffective Mew, Diddy Kong walks away with that win. So we do at least have one fighter that's a bit new to the game that walks into the quarterfinals with a bit of a win. And unfortunately for T-Set, back to her usual where her sponsored fighter loses right away. Sheik will go no further. But again, nobody sponsored Diddy Kong. So through 2 matches, there are 2 people with no sponsors. So keep that in mind. That looks good, especially on the left side of the bracket. You know, it's anybody's game. Keep predicting. We're still going to have a $5 consolation prize for those of you who don't get the $30 grand prize. And every prediction matters.
This will be kind of a tough quarterfinal matchup initially because Diddy Kong is Dark Pit's natural nemesis in the wild. Most Dark Pits are filled up by mounds of peanut.
And bananas.
And bananas.
Very true. That's actually a great point, and we have to keep an eye on that. Now, we head into match number 3, and this is a bit of an interesting one because we do have 2 people who've sponsored Ice Climbers, and we have 2 people who've sponsored Corrin. So unlike the last ones, somebody is going to have somebody going into the quarterfinals. Will it be Samiyat and Thermal Pollution with the Corrin sponsor, or will it be Mike? Oh, it is only Mike or Priyao with the Ice Climbers sponsor. Who is going to end up in the quarterfinals?
Something tells me that no matter what, Thermal Pollution will always win in these matchups. So I unfortunately am going to have to put my money with him.
That is probably fair, although Thermal Pollution is no longer with us.
No!
But no, actually, he's just on vacation, so he did put in a sponsor, but not here to predict, and that's okay. He could still win, but you obviously get 15 points if you make every prediction, which would make it a bit difficult for Thermal Pollution to win. But we've got a minute rundown. I will say, just looking at the stats here, Corrin is one of our more successful fighters. 69% total time win rate. 13 matches played, 9 matches won. Has won a tournament before, so we could see Corrin do well. Ice Climbers, one of the less successful fighters, but maybe we'll see a little bit of an underdog upset, even though the odds are kind of split here. Keep that in mind. But we'll advance this one. Predictions are closed. And let's watch this one. Let's see who's got it. Is it Ice Climbers? Is it Corrin?
Now, Ice Climbers does have the advantage having a hammer.
That is a great point. Hammer definitely beats Sword.
In the classic game of Rock, Hammer, Sword.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
And so far, it's looking like this is the case.
Yeah, a nice block from Ice Climbers there. Took no damage from the down special from Corrin. We got a great song playing here.
Ooh.
Ooh, but okay, Corrin now dishing out a lot of damage. Okay, Ice Climbers manages to get Springman. Definitely an effective assist trophy. Can definitely pack a punch. Can definitely get a KO even. Especially towards the end of his time on the stage. We'll see if he is enough to get a KO on Corrin here.
Well, Corrin's playing around Springman pretty smartly.
Definitely true. I mean, Springman did just take out one of the Shy Guys. Very sad.
Which is a loss.
Another Master Ball in play. Is Ice Climber's going to get it? Yes, and this time it's Deoxys. This could do some damage.
I mean, Corrin just needs to get touched, and they are out of this.
All right, so Deoxys completely ineffective, all things considered. But Ice Climber's definitely sitting pretty at the moment, although Corrin's about to get her final smash, and she does have it. Will she use it and get the KO first? Oh, she missed it, actually. But is this enough to get the KO? No, not quite. There is a Swirlix in play. But the Ice Climbers, they need to rejoin to be able to recover effectively here. Corrin is returning so much damage. Ice Climbers about to get their final smash.
Ooh, the block.
Will they get a KO now? No, not quite. Corrin with a nice dodge and gets the KO herself. But Ice Climbers has their final smash in about 1 second. Will the stage morph kill Corrin? No. But they elect to use their final smash now. Oh, and the pterodactyl on the top of the screen actually gets the kill. So a good use of the final smash from Ice Climbers. There's a Pokeball in play at Pokemon Stadium here. Who is it? We've got Electrode. This could do a lot of damage. Corrin blows herself up. Not great for her, but she's almost at her final smash. So this could be really good for Corrin if she does enough damage to Ice Climbers to be able to use the final smash effectively here. Ice Climbers not doing any damage to Corrin in the meantime. They did get Pyukumuku. If they can throw it at Corrin, this could be some damage. Final smash in Corrin's hands now. But Pyukumuku packing a punch.
I'm worried she's going to whiff it like last time.
She might. It's charging down. She's got to use it or lose it. Assist trophy in play. Oh, she uses it, and she lands it!
I'm not seeing this going well for the Ice Climbers.
No, unfortunately, Ice Climbers lose, but it was a very close matchup. Probably our closest of the night so far. But Corrin, proving why she's a successful fighter, all things considered. Looking at this, though, one person remains with perfect prediction, and it is Dagoboo.
User Dagoboo.
Dagoboo, the only perfect predictor so far. Can Dagoboo go 15 for 15? Is it possible?
Earlier tonight, Dagoboo told me, and I quote, "I'm a gonna win." And I'm beginning to think that he may have been correct.
Certainly could happen, but we've got a lot of tournament left, including a lot of the right side of the bracket, which we obviously haven't seen yet. But one more match to close up this left side of the round of 16. Let's see. We've got Falco versus Mewtwo, a greenish Mewtwo.
Now, we saw Mew earlier tonight. How does that play for us?
We did see Mew, and we saw that Mew did absolutely nothing. And Mewtwo was cloned from Mew. So what does that mean? Does that mean that Mewtwo will do nothing? Was it sort of preceded? Was this a premonition? Have we seen what is going to happen in this match? Or is Mewtwo going to be effective here?
Is this Scrappy-Doo syndrome where the clone of a previously loved hero who is iconic overcomes said hero in an evil manner?
Now that's a great question.
Perhaps on a spooky island with some puppy power?
Puppy power.
Mewtwo does have puppy power.
He does. Mewtwo has a 40% win rate all time in SmashTourney. Has only played 5 matches, but has won 2 of them. On the other hand, Falco has played 6 and won 3, so pretty even. One of them will find a little bit more success tonight. Who will it be? T-Set doesn't want to remember live-action Scooby-Doo.
I understand. Blue Brothers is the superior Scooby-Doo film.
That is so true.
Now, they are playing in space, which does benefit Falco, who plays in space.
Definitely does. Although the curved stage is going to make it hard for him to land hits from his gun.
Does the bullet curve around? It should do that.
It does not curve, unfortunately.
We
saw Falco shoot right over Mewtwo's head to start this off. Although Mewtwo has done a little bit more damage than Falco early, but Falco is easily able to dish that right back. Oh, and a nice side smash from Mewtwo gets an elimination on Falco right now.
Doesn't go for the assist trophy. What is he thinking?
Mewtwo's got 0, and it's a small stage, all things considered. So 0 could do some serious damage here, although Falco is honestly shielding this perfectly. But can Mewtwo do any damage here? All right, Falco's got Starfy. Is this enough? Ooh, actually, Starfy took down a lot of Mewtwo's shield, but Mewtwo doing a lot of damage right now. Falco's about to get his final smash. Can he get an elimination? Falco needs to get a KO now. But Starfy doing a little bit of damage. Maybe the most effective Starfy that we've seen. But Mewtwo's powered up. He's gold. So is Falco, and there's Mewtwo gone. Falco has his final smash before Mewtwo does.
May just have to
Stage is
use
moving. How will this?
They are not.
Oh, Falco's too far off the map, and
Why?
Mewtwo gets the
Falco,
win.
why?
The first time that we've seen a moving stage move left, and it unfortunately benefits Mewtwo, and Falco falls a bit short on that.
You know, we were never going to see Mario Land move further to the left. And unfortunately, it was always moving right.
That's so true.
And slow crawl towards the Mushroom Kingdom's demise.
Very true. But honestly, in terms of everybody playing, nobody sponsored Falco and nobody sponsored Mewtwo, so this is only consequential to thozof you who predicted, and Dagaboo loses the perfect prediction. We will see nobody go 15 for 15. It's still anybody's game. BP and Daga tied for first. We could see a tie tonight if a lot of sponsors lose out. But, like I said, lots of tournament left. We move on to match number 5. Head over to the right side of the bracket. Maybe one of the more anticipated matchups of the night. Can Sans do it? Can Sans do it? Or can King Dedede do it? We do have 0 people sponsoring Sans, unfortunately. Makes me very sad. Although BP, who is in first place, does have the King Dedede sponsors. So there are definitely points to be had in this matchup.
Now, I do believe that Sans will win it all, but I'm afraid I couldn't let my my bias be shown in my sponsoring phase. So.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah.
Which is why I must bet for DDD yet again.
Well, I mean, we honestly haven't seen too much of either of these fighters. There's definitely a weight class advantage for DDD, but we don't really know too much about Sans. We don't know how effectively he can use his moveset. We'll just have to see it. Is he as strong as he is in Undertale? Let's find out, shall we? Predictions are closed.
He is not.
Match number 5 underway. I just want to see. Look at this beautiful Sans image. Faceless Sans.
Oh no! He's truly Sans face.
All right, now we've got. All right, we're on the Kazuya stage, but Sans off to a good start.
DDD truly is Azrael from the hit game Undertale.
That's true. Now, Sans played that really well. DDD blocked the attack, but he follows it right up with a bit of attacks from his gun, as he is a neat gunner. But Sans taking a lot of damage, and he's out already. So one stock advantage for King DDD at the moment. There is a Pokeball in play. Will Sans get it? Yes.
Sans gets it, and
we're stage morphing. And we head to one of the Kid Icarus stages. Now, this is Sans fell down!
Died. Truly not.
Dad, look! Sans is here!
Truly not. Sans is not here.
Sans was here, and he is no longer here. An easy game for King DDD. Unfortunately, for me, fighter Sans, he'll have to wait another day to get a win. But good news for BP, who has King DDD sponsored. Now a clear first place frontrunner here.
It was sad to see Sans falling down, but alas, he belongs in the underground. We move on.
That's true. He's heading back home. And we move on to match number 6. That was a fast one. Let's see if this one's a little bit more interesting. We've got Wii Fit Trainer versus Mr. Game & Watch. We do have Fifu and Gigantic Pingu both with the Game & Watch sponsors. Are they right? Are you right? Are you second guessing yourself?
Sponsor? Can
Who do you want to change to?
I'm going to sponsor Wii Fit Trainer instead. I don't want to sponsor the same as... Well, actually, no. Gigantic Pingu's right. It's all in time.
Yup. Thanks for a little bit of a Storage Wars throwback there. We've got this is an interesting matchup, right? We've seen a lot of Game & Watch in SmashTourney. There is no question that Game & Watch is one of the more common fighters. The game seems to really like putting him in these matchups. Wii Fit Trainer, I've said it every time that Wii Fit Trainer has made an appearance. Wii Fit Trainer's Final Smash is really strong. in these CPU matches. It is one of the ones that pushes the fighter out if they're caught in it, and that can be devastating on any kind of small stage, moving stage, anything. So I think it's a very valuable final smash.
But they
That being
always
said,
seem to make Mr. Game & Watch CPU level 12 or something because he always seems to be doing better in the first round. I see him in the second round constantly.
that's actually a great point. Game & Watch definitely has found a lot of success. Game & Watch Final Smash is not too different, honestly, from Wii Fit Trainer. The octopus can carry somebody out of the map, but it's definitely harder to land. Let's see, we're at 50-50 odds. Predictions are close. Let's see who's got it. Is it Wii Fit Trainer? Is it Mr. Game & Watch?
I'm going to change my opinion again. I don't think it's either of them.
The stage may win on this one.
Or an assist trophy. Always an assist trophy.
Oh my god!
Oh my-
Game & Watch!
No. He hurt us.
With a taunt, he gets the 9 hammer, gets an elim immediately, and we stage morph to the biggest
on.
map. Maybe in an attempt to
on.
prevent the 9 hammer from doing it again.
That was just straight tomfoolery.
Oh, but he is going for more hammers. I'd love to see another 9 hammer elimination. We do have an item in this chest. What will it be? Will they go for it? Game & Watch taking stage hazard damage. Honestly, not looking great for Game & Watch despite an early start, and now Wii Fit Trainer has tied it up. Is this a blunder from Game & Watch?
Such a strong... No, get that assist trophy.
Okay, we've got Isaac. This is a great one. This can push Wii Fit Trainer out of the map. Isn't
too
enough.
big. The map is too big, I think.
You're right. You're right. The hand can't go far enough to move Wii Fit Trainer out of the map. There's another item. It is another assist trophy. This time, we've got, I think this is Phosphora from Kid Icarus. I'm doing a bit of damage here, or at least taking down Wii Fit Trainer's shield. Oh, the stage damage! You have to be careful. It's an instant kill at 100%. Wii Fit Trainer is getting in dangerous range.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can look anymore.
They're in a very, very precarious part of the map. Victini's gonna give Game & Watch the final smash!
The final smash, but is he gonna take it?
We have seen so many mythical Pokemon, and Game & Watch going for the
Trying to get
hammers.
those
He wants the hammer elimination.
Oh, but
Uses his
it's-
final smash. Will it carry him into the lava? Not quite, but Wii Fit Trainer has his final smash almost at 200%.
Stage morph. This is over for
Oh,
us.
Wii Fit Trainer! Can he recover? Yes, but only barely. Game & Watch maybe has the positional advantage, although Wii Fit Trainer... Oh! It's enough! Game & Watch manages to
Game &
close
Watch.
that out. Wii Fit Trainer almost brought it back, but Game & Watch pulls through in the end. What a thrilling start to that match. We get a 9 hammer instantly. Let that go to show that you Game & Watch doubters maybe have to give that a second thought in the future. So,
true.
maybe a bit of a caster boon today. We've got user Fifu now in the lead. 5 of 6, our best predictor, and sponsors going to the quarterfinals. So great news for Fifu, BP right behind, and of course, many people definitely still within striking distance for this particular matchup.
It is true that if you host or co-host this, you do have the strategic advantage of knowing who's going to win ahead of time.
That's
which
true.
is why I encourage anybody to co-host when $30 is on the line.
That's true. That's a great point. This is what T-Set needs in order to make it to the finals, because we know now that Game & Watch is going to get there. But we're not at the finals yet. We're moving on. We're on match number 7. This one is worth noting because we do have Fox versus Pikachu. So I'm going to open up the... ad break. Sorry, guys. It didn't even warn me. It's not prompting me at all, which it's supposed to prompt me so I can snooze it so that it's at a convenient time. But that's okay. I'll give it a couple seconds and then I'll say what I was saying earlier.
What's actually crazy during this ad break, for those who have subbed, I actually broke Super Smash Brothers on a global level right now, and basically...
Who's going to win? You got 5 seconds to say who's going to win before the people that haven't subbed.
Pikachu is going to take it all home, and if you've subbed tonight, I'm giving you 5 billion trillion dinar.
Wow. That is so generous of you. He's at UserFifu on Twitch if you want to follow up on that. I was going to say before the ad break, which I apologize for, but this one is a little bit of a noteworthy matchup because Behind the 8 Ball does have the Fox sponsorship. Behind the 8 Ball has won the last 2 tournaments in a row, going for the hat trick. Needs a Fox win here to make that happen. Will he see that occur, or Degaboo and Mahiyoko both tied in 3rd place right now, have that Pikachu sponsor on the line. This could put them tied for 1st place. Let's see what happens. Lots of points to be had in this particular matchup. Fox
I think it could be a little misleading because Falco was on here earlier and just ate shit. But I think that Fox is a completely different fighter, and Falco has his weaknesses.
It's definitely possible, and of course, items always playing an effect there as well, but so far, Pikachu with a strong start. Sorry, Mike. You'll be able to get in for the next one, but...
Gosh, Pikachu, okay.
Yeah, Pikachu with the combos early here. Oh, but Fox able to return a little bit of combo damage.
Now, these are two real quick, real slippery heroes.
They are very fast. They're very fast, very slippery, like you said. Pikachu manages to get mid now, although this may not be the most effective assist trophy because this map doesn't necessarily... Oh, you know what? Okay. I spoke too soon. It wasn't enough to get the elimination, but it was close. Midna could grab Fox one more time, and that could be it. Fox has to be really careful with positioning. She's guarding the assist trophy.
Ooh, but Fox gets that.
Fox does get it, and he's got a chain chomp. This is great position, and he gets the Elim with the assist trophy.
Incredible.
He's at very high percentage, though. Pikachu could easily get a return KO here. We stage morph to the Duck Hunt stage. Pikachu can't get back because of the chain chomp, and...
No way. And that's...
Oh, Pikachu uses the final smash to recover.
Smash.
He may have actually needed to do it, but Fox got Solgaleo. This could be horrible for Pikachu, and Fox gets the 2-0.
Challengers approach.
Wow. Mike, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. You just saw the end of a very one-sided match with Fox pulling out the win over Pikachu in one of the only 2 stocks that we've seen today. Let me actually mark that as the ending here. I kind of advanced that a little bit too fast.
Incredible!
Samyat, thank you for the subscription, much appreciated. Sorry, let me open up these predictions real quick. I advanced a little bit too early there, but thank you very much for the subscription. Thanks for the raid. You hate Remix, ignore everything that happened on his stream. What, tell me, did you make it to the finals? I saw my Ganondorf fell out early, right when I tuned in, so that was a bit disappointing, but, Crimson got 2nd. Makes sense. I may have to run a bit of Smash Remix at some point to change things up. I definitely enjoyed watching it. It's got some, it's definitely more fight-focused gameplay, as opposed to this one. You see a lot of item impact, as we just saw Solgaleo get the elimination.
Yeah.
But
I really do need to start keeping track of the assist trophy kills.
That's true. I mean, honestly, it would maybe be a fun stat to go through.
Oh, yeah.
In this one, though, this is the last match for our round of 16. We've got Lucario versus Olimar. Olimar, one of the least successful fighters in SmashTourney. Not many wins to his name, but could Lucario pull off a win? Could Olimar pull off a win? The audience is pretty split. Get those predictions in if you haven't already. Now is the time to do so. Predict 15 for Lucario, predict 16 for Olimar. Give you guys a few seconds just in case. Especially because we've got some new raiders in here.
Now, both of these characters they have advantages for being some of the top written about characters on Archive of Our Own. I've seen just as much Lucario fanfiction as I have of Olimar fanfiction, equally as sultry as well. So it's kind of a toss-up tonight.
I got to pull up that Lucario image that you drew for us one of the last.
It was an okay image. I can do better next time.
So we've got a moving stage on this one, and so far Olimar off to a really strong start, using his Pikmin very effectively.
Now,
Gigantic Pico did tell me to call it a Pikmin.
It is Pikmin. Was that one of your faux pas last week?
Yeah, from the Olimar game.
Olimar.
Okay, so they're playing off the edge here. Neither of them going for the assist trophy, but it is there. You must pick men as sexual partners. Curious.
It is unfortunate that Chef Kawasaki was chosen by Olimar because the Pikmin would actually taste delicious in a little stew.
That is a great point. And now Olimar's got Girahim now, but they're actually both in the pot, and Lucario gets KO'd. Girahim decides to just leave.
Damage, though. Does that mean that he does more damage?
I'm honestly not sure how Girheim works as an assist trophy, but Olimar is off to a strong start here. Lucario almost has his final smash.
And that's that.
Decides to use it now. Is it going to be enough to take out Olimar? It might be.
Probably.
It is. But that gave Olimar almost his final smash, and he didn't lose it as part of that KO. So we may see Olimar come back here.
Now, I haven't seen too many Olimar games. Does he still fly up in his rocket ship?
For his final smash, I have no clue. I imagine maybe. Yes, he does.
Here we go. Doing the damage.
The dolphin head up, and unfortunately the stage height makes it so that Lucario doesn't take any damage there.
Olimar might just
Stage morph, though. Stage morph. Wait! Lucario gets the win!
Lucario takes it. No way.
Wow, Olimar, even with the final smash, unfortunately the map height differential prevented him from getting a KO there, so Lucario moves forward, and Olimar falls a little bit flat, unfortunately for Hyperactive BS, who did sponsor Olimar in this game. No Lucario sponsors. It's very important to note that a lot of the fighters in the quarterfinals don't have anybody sponsoring them. The leaderboard is up for grabs, for sure. Lucario did beat his ass in the corner, it's true.
I've just been informed by user Prial that Lucario has 4 times, probably 3.5 times as many fix on Archive of Our Own, and I do believe that that is why he lost tonight. If I had known that information ahead of time, I would not have chosen Olimar.
That's Prial, you're going to have to keep those stats coming. Definitely very important. We do have a tie through the first half of the tournament. BP and user Fifu both tied for first place with 15 points apiece. Let's see how the leaderboard is going to differentiate itself as we head through the quarterfinals.
So this is as I discussed before. Dark Pit is naturally subsumed by little Diddy Kong because of all the shells and the shells.
The shells, the peanuts, the banana peels, all the above. Let's see who's got the actual advantage here. Obviously, Diddy Kong just pulled out his second win all time in this previous matchup against Sheik. Dark Pit, one of the more successful fighters in SmashTourney history. But Dark Pit looking like a little bit of an underdog so far through the first 30 seconds of this predict phase.
Yeah, I don't know. Dark Pit, so many wins under his belt, it's hard to say. Some days you just have to take it easy.
It's true, and we've seen items be extremely effective tonight. In fact, I would say the items have made the difference in a lot of these matches. Maybe one of the people that actually can produce items like Diddy Kong will have a little bit of an advantage.
This is true. He's got his own items.
Both of these fighters are very floaty, though. Lots of quick movement, not a lot of damage. So we could see this one. Maybe this one will go to sudden death, or maybe it won't. Maybe one of them is going to come out swinging. Let's find out if that's true. Match number 9 and the first match of the quarterfinals is underway. I gotta say, I love this Diddy Kong outfit. I like the blue.
Oh, yeah. He's cute.
Oh, Diddy Kong contracted an illness from Ape Fest 2023. Now, we are on a really small map. Any well-placed side smash could easily get an elimination from full health. They need to be very careful here. Diddy Kong definitely has currently the better positioning, although I say that. And it's looking up. Oh man, it's looking not great for Diddy Kong to start off here. Oh, but I don't even know what to say. They're playing outside of the map, which is about as risky as you can make it. And it's moving. And there's... Wow, Diddy Kong threw Dark Pit off. But Dark Pit comes and pushes Diddy Kong right back out. Oh, but Diddy Kong getting... Oh, Dark Pit, can he recover? Yes, he can. He has one of the better recoveries. Alucard in play. I don't even know who got Alucard. Dark Ride from Dark Pit. But he falls asleep, but it's on the other side of the pipe, and Dark Pit's not able to take advantage of it.
And there's one of the items that we were worried about before that could come from a man. The banana peel.
Throwing a lot of items, and did hit Dark Pit with it. Oh, but Diddy Kong...
But the wind blows him back.
Gets the zoom in, but yeah, the map saves Dark Pit on that one. Dark Pit and Diddy Kong both about to get their final smashes. Dark Pit is probably in KO range. Diddy Kong is a little bit safer, but...
That's dead for Diddy Kong.
They played too close to the edge, and Dark Pit is able to come away with the win as a result. So, slight underdog in that particular matchup, but Dark Pit is going to be moving on to the semifinals to fight either the winner between Corrin and Mewtwo. But remember, no Diddy Kong sponsors, no Dark Pit sponsors, so nobody really benefits here other than if you got the prediction right. You don't want these fighters to go, well, unless you're already losing, you don't want these fighters to go too far. But, you know, this could be your chance to come back. If Dark Pit or Diddy, or I guess in this case now Dark Pit, if he's able to sweep the rest of the bracket, you know, that could save a lot of points for those of you who are trying to play from behind. Now, BP, the sole person in first, followed by T-Set. Again, T-Set with these great prediction rates. 7 of 9, despite her sponsor being out already. Really good start for T-Set. Let's see if we can keep it up, shall we?
Now, if Corrin wins this one, I'm just going to disconnect from this call.
Well, we do have two Corrin sponsors. We've got Thermal Pollution with the Corrin sponsor, and we've also got Sumyot with the Corrin sponsor. I will say, to everybody playing along, neither Sumyot nor Thermal Pollution are actually predicting actively, so even if they get points here, it may not matter. Even if Corrin wins the whole tournament, it may not matter. As long as you guys continue to make predictions, get those free points, and make correct predictions for the extra points, you guys might just outscore people that have the winning sponsor if they don't make any predictions. So this is why it pays to be active, and of course there's $30 on the line. Who doesn't want to win $30?
Now tell me, user SmashTourney, does that $30 go towards perhaps a Red Lobster gift card if possible?
If you want a Red Lobster gift card, I am happy to bestow a Red Lobster gift card upon you. Any way you want the $30, you can get it. All right.
The match begin a little more split, yeah.
Split 50-50. We've seen a lot of 50-50 splits tonight. It's been close, and that it kind of speaks to why the top of the leaderboard is pretty close as well. Predictions are closed. We're going to get started with the second quarterfinal match, Corrin versus Mewtwo. Corrin obviously maybe has the upper hand despite the 50-50 odds. Corrin has won a tournament. Mewtwo has never won a tournament. But we have a very vertically focused map here. Will that benefit one more than the other? I would say maybe Corrin benefits a little bit from this, as I believe her final smash is initiated upwards, or vertically, rather than Mewtwo's. And Mewtwo does have a lot of horizontal attacks, especially with his charged up orb. Oh, but he almost wasn't able to recover, but Corrin saves him there. Maybe a bit of a mistake from Corrin, and we have a Burrowing Snagret, Pikmin enemy, doing a lot of damage to Corrin to start this off. She is able to recover, but she's at triple-digit damage. Oh, the Burrowing Snagret gets the elimination! Man. So the item, the assist trophy, is coming in huge for Mewtwo to start off here, although Mewtwo is at a very high percentage of damage right now.
Yeah, Mewtwo's just going to throw this advantage.
We head to Minecraft. Bomberman for Corrin. Bomberman, obviously one of the better assist trophies as well. Mewtwo can't seem to get over the tree and pays for it. They're both about to get their final smash. Oh, Mewtwo falls right back into Bomberman. And they both have their final smash. Corrin uses it first and misses. Mewtwo uses it. And he lands it, but it's not enough damage to do a KO. The Thwomp comes out for Corrin. Mewtwo has to be careful with positioning now. Ooh, but a stun from Corrin. And now they're playing off the edge. Oh, no. Thwomp is edge guarding. No. The Thwomp is edge guarding. No. And Corrin gets the elimination. Wow, a really effective item use there from Corrin with the Thwomp repositioning itself so that Mewtwo could not ever grab the ledge or recover. So, maybe somewhat unsurprisingly, Corrin moves forward into the semifinals. Is it too late to sponsor? Yes, Nemo, it's a little bit too late to sponsor, although you could definitely still win the $5, so feel free to throw your predictions in the ring. See what you can do. And you could still potentially place top 10 on the leaderboard. We still got a few matches left. Don't forget, you can always sponsor earlier on during the day as soon as I post the sponsors in the Discord, in case you can't make it here right at 7 p.m. Central. All right, so in this one, we don't have Sans, unfortunately, in the quarterfinals, like maybe some people, such as myself, may have hoped. But we do have King Dedede versus Mr. Game & Watch, and this is definitely a consequential matchup because BP has King Dedede. Now, if King Dedede loses here, T-Set could be poised to take over in first place. So, and that's without a sponsor. Keep that in mind, and we'll definitely watch the leaderboard after this one. Of course, Gigantic Pingu also has a Game & Watch sponsor, could jump up pretty significantly on the leaderboard with an extra 4 points from the sponsor here. And Fifu also has the Mr. Game & Watch sponsor, and this, a win for Game & Watch, would put him in first place.
Inconsequential because I'm out. I'm done with that. Corin is not allowed to make it any further, and the only way that happens is if Mr. Game & Watch wins. But I don't think Mr. Game & Watch can win against the giant penguin.
That would be in the finals, so it's actually Dark Pit that stands in Corin's way, and we won't see that until the first semifinal match. For now, we do have King DDD versus Mr. Game & Watch. Who's got it? Predictions close. Match starts now.
Now look at that nasty, smug grin from Mr. King DDD.
That's very true. This is kind of a creepy map. But maybe I would say, honestly, this is maybe somewhat of an advantage for Mr. Game & Watch. Although it's a moving stage, and they have to be really careful. DDD packs a huge punch.
No way.
Could easily smash Game & Watch out of the map, but a hammer could also do the same, and we saw how effective that was in the round of 16. Right now, they're dancing around each other. They're both trying to play it a little bit safe, but a Pokeball falls in the hands of DDD.
Oh.
And it is Oshawott.
And he gets stuck.
But he is stuck on the fire hydrants, unfortunately.
I just realized that they both have hammers, which puts them both at an advantage, and I think they might both win.
It is the Night of Hammers.
It is the Night of Hammers. Look at these masterful blocks.
Game & Watch was able to actually throw that spike ball back at DDD with a well-placed frying pan use. Oh, he gets a freeze, but it's not a KO.
So he does pick up that assist trophy.
Gets the assist trophy. It is Dr. Wily, although you can't really see him. Oh, he missed the 9. Oh, but he actually gets the Elim anyways, right when DDD was about to land a smash attack.
Look at that taunt. What a taunt.
Ooh, but Dr. Wily gives DDD the final smash, but the stage morph! It kills King DDD, and Game & Watch moves into the semifinals. Oh, King DDD blundered. It was very possible for DDD to pull that back with a well-placed final smash, but is unable to do so because the stage morph, as it does very often, gets the KO. Mr. Game & Watch is the one with the win, which puts user Fifu in first place with a 4-point advantage, although Tisa is not far behind for not having a sponsor in the game. BP not too far behind either, and Gigantic Pingu obviously benefits from the Mr. Game & Watch win as well, although user Fifu more so.
I quit.
You quit. Okay, all right.
Goes
Good
to
news.
whoever's next.
All right, well, the game is not over just yet. We still have some people in it, including behind the 8 ball, who is in 6th place, could get a free 4 points here with a Fox win. Let's see. We're going to round out our quarterfinals, see who fights Mr. Game & Watch in the semis. We have Fox versus Lucario.
Fox easy.
2 canid creatures here. A fox versus a fox
Lucario.
dog creature. Actually,
Now,
they look very similar, honestly.
Now,
Let's
user
see.
Prio, can you pull up the stats and see which one of these two has a bit more written about them?
It's got to be Lucario. There's no way Fox has more.
I think Lucario is literally number 1. I think he might have the I think on like Rule 34 websites, he is the number 1 drawn figure. And it's, how can you say no? He's got the best pecs in the game. He might be the hottest Pokemon. He's one of the smartest Pokemon. And he has giant blue projectiles that he shoots out.
That's very true.
Yes,
and yes, we're
Lucario
talking about
Pokemon.
Lucario. T-Set is putting her money on Fox for actual fanfics. Wow, the
192. The Bible. Jesus. You know what? No, like one of the non-important members of Jesus's crew from the Bible has more fanfics than this that are canonized by the Catholic Church.
Well, let's see if it matters. Maybe Fox is going to make a name for himself right here. Fox versus Lucario. I love this green Lucario skin. It looks so good. I wish this is what shiny Lucario looked like. Lots of Fox haters. It's split. It's split. We're at, about as close to 50-50 as we can have with 11 voters, but a good start for Fox, honestly. And this is probably a map that maybe benefits Fox a little bit more. Fox being a very fast character. Lucario needs a bit of Well, I would say range, but maybe that's not necessarily true. He is going to take a lot of damage here, and of course, those of you who know how Lucario works, the more damage Lucario takes, the more damage he does. So, even if it's a poor start for Lucario, that doesn't mean that the game can't turn immediately. Lucario does get Abra. Oh, I'm sorry, Fox got Abra. So Lucario gets teleported off the map, but Lucario does have a pretty strong recovery, and it doesn't matter too much. It's mostly just disruptive. You love seeing Ridley's me on the stage. You see Sans also in the middle row there, the me that I used to create the Sans fighter. All right, well, so far Lucario's almost at 100%. Fox is not taking damage in a minute. And honestly, it's been a bit of an uneventful match so far. I mean, you can see Lucario's doing a lot of damage. You can see how charged up he is, but Fox gets a spike on the edge guard there. So Lucario actually loses a stock. This is a great start for Fox, who does get Knuckle Joe. Lucario could take some serious damage here. Has to be very careful positionally. Hey, okay, Lucario has his final smash, although he's taking major damage. Is this enough to take out Fox?
Oh, yeah.
It is. So Lucario at 90% damage does have maybe a shot, but Fox lands the final smash. Is this enough to take out Lucario? It is, no question. So we see Fox move into the semifinals. Will be taking on Mr. Game & Watch. A bit of a tall order in that particular matchup, but somebody is going to make it to the finals. We'll find out who it is. Fox walks away with that win, puts behind the 8-ball in 4th place with 22 points. User Fifu still clearly in first with a 4-point advantage over anybody else. We'll restart that one. All right.
Remind me.
Great news for Fox though, and for behind the 8-ball. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's gonna be 3 in a row for behind the 8-ball. We'll find out shortly. 3 matches to go. We move into the semifinals. We have Dark Pit versus Corrin. Dark Pit with no sponsors versus Corrin with 2 sponsors, neither of whom are playing anymore. Could Corrin make it into the finals? Could Corrin give them the 20 points?
Oh, yeah.
Will Dark Pit crush the dreams of everybody on the left side of the bracket? $50-50. I mean, that's been the name of the game so far tonight. It's very close all the time. You know what sucks? You almost sponsored Dark Pit today. Well, T-Set, gotta go with your gut. Gotta go with your gut. You never know. One of these days, you'll get it right, I believe. Maybe you just need the caster's boon. User Fifu currently in first place. There may be some level of accuracy to that, and we did see both Pre-Out and Thermal Pollution win the tournaments that they casted on the special smashes recently.
There's something to be said about seeing about 2 to 5 seconds in the future of the game, even after you sponsor before the game begins. It helps.
All right, let's see. We've got our first semifinals match coming up, and this is an important one, especially for those of you that just need some extra prediction points to separate yourself on the leaderboard. Oh, Samiyat just missed it. But so far, Corrin off to a bit of a rough start compared to Dark Pit. Although we've seen Corrin come back from worse. A nice counter from Corrin. Oh, and look at this combo! Straight back onto Dark Pit. Alright, they're both landing a lot of blows. There is an assist trophy. Will Dark Pit go for it? No, he's not going for it unless... Oh, a stun from Corrin, but he reflects right back onto Corrin. And we've got the Princess Sable here. Could do a bit of damage. Mostly a little bit annoying, but Dark Pit actually throws Corrin up, so she avoids some of that damage. Ooh, a nice counter, again. Another Pokeball in play. Dark Pit's got it. It's Dedenne. Oh, reflect again, and she's stunned and takes massive damage. Dark Pit is playing this so well. Can Corrin even recover? A spike from Dark Pit!
Wow.
He is bullying Corrin in this match. And we head to Hyrule Castle. There is an assist trophy in play. Dark Pit's gonna get another one, and it's the Sheriff, which does massive damage. but Corrin has the final smash. Will she use it, and will it be effective? She's got to use it. She does use it, and she lands it. Is this enough? Dark Pit's almost at his final smash. He lives through it at over 100% somehow. Okay, but Corrin gets Dr. Wily, and we saw how effective Dr. Wily was in the Game & Watch match just a few rounds ago. Ooh, lots of stage damage. But he's still alive at 150%. And that's enough to get the KO, but there's only a minute left. Only a minute left.
First overtime of the night?
We could see it. It's taken a long time for them to get here. There's a Pokeball in play. Dark Pit's got it. He does use it. It falls off the stage. Their feet must be getting sweaty. It's true. So might their palms and their processors. But Corrin at 71% to Dark Pit's 40. Dark Pit's about to get his final smash. Will he use it? He's got it. Does he need it even? Oh, he lets Corrin recover there. She may not have been able to recover otherwise, but he lands it. But the stage prevents it actually lessens the knockback, but the stage damage, it kills her. The tornado spawns, and Corrin is lifted out of the map to send Dark Pit into the finals. Wow.
T-Set yet again should have sponsored that Dark Pit.
Dark Pit makes it into the finals. Is this Dark Pit's game to win? It is kind of looking like it. Dark Pit with that victory. We had 2 Corrin sponsors. They're no longer relevant. Nobody has sponsored Dark Pit. He has crushed the left side of the bracket. Could he prevent somebody from getting the 8 sponsor win points on the right side of the bracket? That's the question. We have one more match to go before we figure that out. User Fifu still in first place. T-Set right behind. BP and behind the 8 ball also pretty close. Though the only person that still has a shot here, I believe, are Gigantic Pingu, User Fifu, and Fox. But you never know. Let's find out. Head into semifinals match number 2.
I think this might be it for Mr. Game & Watch.
You think that this is where Mr. Game & Watch comes to a close, comes to his end?
I do believe so.
I'm pulling for Game & Watch. I really am fond of Game & Watch after he got that 9 to open things up in the round of 16. I thought it was a great show.
That was pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie.
I'd love to see him carry that same energy through to the finals. I think Game & Watch has a good shot against Dark Pit. But Fox has been a silent assassin of this tournament.
And this
Behind the 8 ball saw that coming, has that sponsor, but Game & Watch, 2 people believe, Pingu and Fifu. Will you get the 6 points that comes along with the semifinals win?
It'll be sad to see the Game & Watch sponsors go.
Nemo believes in claiming crotch. There's something to be said about a 2-dimensional man.
Many of these people have one too many dimensions.
Well, Fox is one of them. Let's see what prevails, 2D or 3D. And what stage do we head to? Is it Pokemon Stadium? It is. All right, a classic stage. Lots of potential stage hazards on this one.
Oh, yeah. And they needed to.
So far, pretty even. They're doing a lot of damage despite their low weight class. Oh my god, there is an ad. I am so sorry to those of you who are watching, but... Oh, Game & Watch misses the 9 hammer! Okay, alright. It's looking alright so far, though, for both of them. We headed to the fire-themed Pokemon Stadium here.
Ooh, just a 5. Nothing special.
It's a 5. Not too much damage, although they're pretty even.
Oh, yeah.
Fletchling does no damage on the other side of that tree there, but a nice hit from Fox. There's an assist trophy. Fox gets it. Gray Fox shows up on behalf of Fox. And Game & Watch goes down first, so Fox looking really strong to start this off. Maybe Fox can make it into the finals.
Why do people overlook the Peshtigo Fire?
Oh, the spike, but the stage morph saves him. We had to Game & Watch's home stage. Game & Watch has the advantage. Will this cover? Fox goes straight out of bounds, and now we're very even. Fox will have the final smash way before Game & Watch does, but this stage, anything can happen. It's small boundaries. One well-placed attack, a 9 hammer could do it.
Can he get another 9? Is his luck out?
Oh, he tries to blow Fox out of the map, but it's not quite enough. Oh, Rodin for Fox, but who got it?
Game & Watch.
It's not a KO! We're stage morphing back. Fox has final smash. Game & Watch is dead to the stage morph.
Out.
Wow, okay, so 6 points to behind the 8 ball. You know what this means. It's very, very possible that we're witnessing a real hat trick going into the finals here. It could be 3 in a row for behind the 8 ball.
This is true.
$30 on the line. 5 of 14, but has the right sponsor. It's very close. It's very close going into the finals. All right, predictions for the final matchup are underway. It's Dark Pit versus Fox.
I may be partial, but I do believe, even beyond that, Dark Pit may take this one.
That is, it's possible. Dark Pit has looked very strong through the tournament so far. Dark Pit has been vicious, has been ruthless, but Fox has been really strong through the tournament so far. A bit of an underdog, but maybe Fox can do it. I mean, Fox is the underdog in this particular matchup. Could behind the 8 ball do it? Can he go 3 for 3? Will Fox pull out a win here? Will Dark Pit pull out a win? Thank you for sticking with me through this tournament. Oh, Thermal Pollution is here. At long last. A little bit too late, though, to follow up with your Corrin sponsor, who did make it to the semifinals. But you can check the VOD if you want to see how she did. Predictions are closed, and we get underway with the final match of this particular tournament. We have Dark Pit versus Fox.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. There's Sans the princess stuck in the cage.
It's so unfortunate.
Very sad. So far, Fox has the stronger start. We may see some stage hazard damage on this particular map. So, I mean, honestly, so far, Fox is just completely destroying Dark Pit. Okay, assist trophy in play. It is Shovel Knight for Dark Pit. Now, Shovel Knight is a really strong assist trophy. Ooh. All right, it's very close. I mean, Shovel Knight is now attacking at a range, so not as effective as it could be. Although, Dark Pit in triple digits, but will Fox go down first? Not quite, but he needs Shovel Knight to leave. Oh, and there's Fox down first! Somehow, and Dark Pit is still alive at 130%. Fox has to be so careful. Assist trophy goes to Dark Pit. It's Dr. Wily! Dark Pit is gone. They're both so close to their final smash. This is anybody's game, although all the damage is being done to Fox right now. Another Pokeball for Dark Pit. It's Ditto. There's going to be 2 Dark Pits versus 1 Fox, but Fox lands the final smash.
Will it be enough?
Oh, almost no damage. Dark Pit's got the final smash. Dr. Wily comes in, and the knockback's not enough, and it forces Dark Pit to miss the final smash. Dark Pit goes for the spike, but misses. Ditto in play. Isn't able to get the KO. Another Pokemon for Dark Pit. It's Chespin. Fox is still alive. Ditto's gone. Dark Pit is doing so much damage, but we stage morph.
This could be it for Dark Pit.
Well, so far,
no,
this is looking grim for Fox. It's going to be a massive upset if he can get the win here. Crystal is fighting against Fox from the Star Fox franchise. Fox has to be so careful. 2 enemies. Oh, but is it enough? No, it's not. Almost at 200%. An assist trophy falls into Dark Pit's hands. The game wants Dark Pit to win, but Fox is trying to fight it. He manages to recover too. And that's it. No assist trophy help needed there. Dark Pit with an extremely tense performance manages to close that one out. And where does that leave us on the leaderboard, folks? We finally, for once in a long time, nobody sponsored the winner. And T-Set feels bad about not sponsoring Dark Pit. This would have been T-Set's day. Where does this leave the leaderboard? With that Dark Pit win, Behind the 8 Ball pulls off a SmashTourney first and wins 3 tournaments in a row. 3 in a row. With only 5 of 15 correct, it was so close to a tie. If user Fifu had had 1 more point, it would have been a tie. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been because Fifu has more correct predictions. But it was very, very close. Congratulations to Behind the 8 Ball on the win. $30 headed your way. You clearly have figured something out that other people have not. Even though Fox didn't win, he did enough to get you into first place, even with those 5 predictions. So congratulations to Behind the 8 Ball. We'll take a look at your predictions right after this. But $30 headed to you. And that's not it, though. I am going to give out a $5 consolation prize to those of you who stuck around with us for this very fun tournament today. I'm just going to kick it off, shall we? We're going to begin this raffle. You can we'll take a look at the leaderboard real quick. See where everybody ended up here. To all of you, I wish I could give $5 to all of you, but not at this point in time. But here's where everybody ended. Pretty close for this top 3 here. Especially worth calling out T-Set. 13 of 15. One of the strongest prediction performances in a very, very long time. All T-Set needed was 1 or 2 sponsor wins, and that would have been that. So, let's see, and then let me scroll down a little bit here. Foxy Knight, predictions were a mess. It's true, but Fox did enough. Very, very well fought game, though. It was anybody's game right up to the end, including, I mean, I really am very impressed with T-Set with 13 of 15. You got to call that out. All right, here's where everybody fell. You can see who sponsored who and how many points you got in case you're curious about yourself. And SmashTourney needs to nerf sponsor meta. I'm thinking about it. I've got some other rule ideas and concepts brewing about in my noggin. I may debut them at some points, and of course, if you have suggestions, feel free to drop them at my website on the feedback page. All right, so I've dragged this out enough. One of you guys is gonna win $5. Who is it gonna be? Degaboo! Degaboo, are you here? If Degaboo is here, Degaboo wins the $5 consolation prize. Yes, Degaboo is here. Congratulations, Degaboo. And Behind the 8 Ball, I will reach out to you after the game, and I will get you your $30. Congratulations on your win. Let's wrap this one up, shall we? And of course, Degaboo, I will also reach out to you and get you your $5. All right, let's end this tournament, and let's see this post-game screen here. Congratulations to Behind the 8 Ball. Got 32 total points with that Fox sponsorship, and you can see the predictions didn't go too well, but it was enough. It was enough to get the win. Had some pretty significant matches on the left side of the bracket, so a fun match all around. Anyways, in terms of announcements, let me think about this. Oh yeah, I should say, if anybody has any ideas for emotes, please let me know. I would love to implement any emote ideas that you guys have. I don't even know what to do for emotes myself, but we'll figure something out. User Fifu, thank you so much for co-hosting, my friend. If you're still here.
Happy to be on here. Happy to be annoying as hell, and happy to have you never have to hear me again.
All right. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, add an emote? Maybe I will. That's not a bad idea. Something about somebody who's always late, perhaps. But we'll see. I'll think about some ideas. You guys think up some ideas too. Let me know. Saturday we have a tournament designed by Behind the 8 Ball for winning last week's Special Smash. So if you guys are around on Saturday at what time do I do it? 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Central on Saturday, we'll run a Heroes versus Villains tournament. And yes, of course, if you're not already in the Discord, feel free to join. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. And yeah, it's a fun tournament. Congratulations to Degaboo. Congratulations to Behind the 8 Ball. Thank you, Fifu. Thank you to everybody who played. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a good night. Bye-bye.